What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new here or don't know me, my name is Svet. I play the mobile game Rise of Kingdoms on Apple and Android. I've been playing for a long time now. Absolutely love the game. Spend a lot of time playing it. Spend a little bit of money playing it. If you guys like Rise of Kingdoms content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I put out videos for how I play the game, some of the strategies that I use for any types of events, whether it be KVK, Ark of Osiris, any of the holiday events, or anything else along the way as well, like Karuk, any barbarian stuff, anything like that. Tonight, what we are doing is the Alex Wheel. I am extremely excited for this. I know some of you guys are probably thinking, wait, the Alex Wheel? I've had Alex for a really long time. So I started in Kingdom 1198, which was an older kingdom. So I joined a little bit later after the game started too. So I actually didn't have access to get Alexander the Great as a commander. As he sits in my account right now, he is a 10000. So he is a baby commander. But as you guys know, if you've been playing for a little bit, he is an absolute staple to have for your account. He is an awesome commander. So tonight, what I am doing is I have migrated since my original kingdom that I was in. Approximately a month to 6 weeks ago, I came to Kingdom 1846. So there were a few reasons for doing that. We just wanted a fresh start was the main one. And it was kind of painful to leave because I lost access to some of my commanders. If I pull up my list right here, I can show you guys. I do have Attila Takeda, which is extremely great for this game. They can do so many things together. Obviously, their main purpose is to rally things, but I have them. As you see the little lock symbol over him, I cannot use him. And on the center of the screen, it tells you why. They can only be used in kingdoms that are at least 310 days old. So the kingdom I'm in is not 310 days old. I have 104 days, 12 hours, 28 minutes, 43 seconds until I can use Attila in a normal fighting setting. The nice part is I still get to use them in Ark of Osiris and other type of events like Soroli and stuff like that. So it's nice. I don't really use Attila for Soroli, but it's nice that I can still use them and play with them because I did invest a lot of time, energy, and money into getting those commanders. But as you can see, some of my commanders are locked, and some of my favorite ones as well. So I've got my Attila Takeda locked, my Guan Leo locked, my Ramesses locked. So I've got 5 of my 10 fighting commanders, 11 fighting commanders that are locked. So why am I so excited to have the Alex wheel and have access to this wheel at this point is because, like I said, I'm scrolling all the way down. My Alex is a baby. He is a 10000. So yes, it was tough to play without Alex. I was able to kind of make up for it by having these other infantry commanders like Juan and Leo and Charles, but I've got to get Alex. So one of the reasons that I was excited, even though I was kind of sad to let all my other OP commanders kind of be useless for a while, is that I get a second chance to get some of these older commanders that I just simply didn't have access to because I joined 198 or 1198 a little bit late. So I started the game, joined with my buddy and rock mentor Diesel, who's been on a couple of my videos, and I just missed a lot of the wheels. The first wheel that I saw was actually Edward. So I'm excited to get to that wheel again because I was still so new that I didn't really spin the Edward wheel that much. But I am going to go ahead and spin the entire Alex wheel as it goes through. This is our first one, so I'll have 4 wheels left of Alex. So I'm really excited to go ahead and get him done and get him maxed. Like I said, he's an absolute staple for your account. We just want to look at some of his skills and what makes him so useful. The best pair with Alex is going to be Guan Alex, and I know you're thinking, wait, you can't even use Guan, but I am only 104 days away from being able to use Guan in the field for rallies, whatever it might be. So the best pair is going to be Guan Alex, but in the meantime, I'm thinking I'm going to use Alex Caesar. But just to look at some of his skills, his first skill, you get the shield and you shield your allies. For those of you guys that have played with people that have Alex, this is so clutch, especially when you're fighting with somebody that could use a little extra defense in the field or on a rally. He provides a shield not only to himself, which goes up to 1,200 hit points, but also all of his allies that are close enough to him and gives them a 600 hit point shield as well. The second skill, Lead the Charge. So direct damage factor 1700, so that's huge. And then healing effect reduction of 30%, which is also huge. Like I said, my plan is to max him over the next 3-4 wheels as he comes in and as I get to spin the wheel every time. And I'm going to max the wheel every time that it comes through until this guy is maxed. Hopefully I don't have to use too many universals on him, but I will if I have to because he's an absolute staple to have in your account. So while on the map, troops led by this commander are immune to all damage reduction debuffs, and their normal attacks have a 10% chance to deal additional damage to the target of 800 is the starting point, but 1700 is what it'll be when it is maxed. And it reduces the healing effects by 10% up to 30% for 5 whole seconds. So this is useful in so many different scenarios. Obviously, the people that you're thinking of with healing reduction being affected by that are your Richards or really anybody that does healing, right? But it's just extremely useful in the field because a lot of times there'll be a Joan out there healing some troops. It's just extremely useful for whoever you're fighting in really any scenario. His next skill is Frontline Commander. So while on the map, infantry units gain 10% increased march speed and 10% increased attack. So infantry is kind of slow, but it's really not the end of the world if you're kind of preparing to fight with infantry. It does help, so it's nice to have that march speed bonus when this skill is maxed up to 30%, so you can get around the map a lot faster. But the attack bonus is just huge. So 30% attack bonus is great for infantry. So you're going to be tanky already with the skills that we've looked at, and you're going to be dealing extra attack now too. This last one, when not shielded, troops led by this commander gain 20% increased attack. When shielded, they gain 10% defense instead. So at all times, you're getting some sort of buff, whether it's attack or defense, because his shield's going to fire sometimes, obviously with that main skill. And then if it's not firing, you're going to get that defense bonus as well. So you go from 20% attack to 40% when it's maxed, and then 10 defense when you don't have the shield, up to 30% defense. And then this expertise is on his main skill. And so what it does is it increases the damage factor that the shield can take. Let's see. So enduring the effect of the shield, up to 3 enemy troops in the circular area take 30% increased damage for 4 seconds. So meanwhile, he puts a smaller shield for the allied troops, including his own troops, the lowest percentage of units in the circular area of effect. The smaller one lasts for 2 seconds and absorbs a small amount of damage. So the big change here looks like the enemy troops. So during the effect of the shield, up to 3 enemy troops in a circular area take an increased 30% damage for 4 seconds as well. So again, these are all just kind of well-rounded skills. They're really useful in any type of situations. Field fighting, it's going to be great. He's going to be great as a secondary when counter rallying with Guan, if you can use Guan in your kingdom. But all of these skills are really just well-rounded. He is going to be great at fighting. So that's awesome. I'm really excited to use him. I'm going to get to the wheel, which is a lot of fun. I already did my free spin for the day and my half-off spin for the day. So all I have left to do now is just do some bigger spins. I'm going to do as many as I can today, so I can do 60s today still. So we're going to do all those right now, see how lucky we can get, and get going on getting Alexander the Great maxed for my account. So my first spin, I got 1 sculpt. I got some research speed ups. Not too pumped about the research. I'll take the resources. I will take the 45 hours of speed ups, and I will definitely take the 1 sculpture there. One other really big thing about the wheel are these chests that you get. So the first 10 spins, I just automatically get these 5 Alex sculptures. The next one, I get 5 universals, which is great. And then the 45 is big. I get 10 Alex sculptures. At the 70 spin mark, I get 10 universals. And at 100 spins, I get the big 15 Alex sculptures. So again, my plan is to max every wheel as this comes through. That way I can get this commander done and have him fighting ready by KVK. So I'm going to hit the next 5 here. Building. So my account's fully maxed. I don't have anything left to build or anything left to research. So anytime I get building or research, I just kind of have to plan on trading those in the pre-KVK event. Okay, so that one was pretty good. I got the training speed ups, 1 Alex, 1 universal, and 2 Dazzling Starlight Sculptures. So that's not too shabby. Again, the building are pretty useless to me, but I will be able to trade them in pre-KVK. So that's nice to kind of build those up. You can trade in up to 200 of those. I think I'm pretty close to that. But either way, it comes along with the wheel. We kind of just have to accept that and continue going on. Really want that 8 spot, though, obviously. I'm normally pretty lucky, and I will get an 8 spot at least 1 time or 2 times when I'm spinning a wheel throughout the 2 or 3 days that it is. Haven't seen that yet, but we'll see. I love that spin, though. 4 stars, 2 Alex, 1 Universal. That's a really good one. I'm extremely happy with that. I'll go ahead and take my 5 Alex right there. Let's see. Give me that 8. Building. Don't you love how the building is right next to the 8 spot? The 45 hours to speed ups. That's not too shabby. All right, so no sculptures on that one, but gold, again, as a T5 player, I say this in my other videos, you just can't have enough of it because training T5 troops and healing T5 troops is so expensive on your gold. So I'm happy to get that. I'm happy with the stars, 45 hours of universal speed ups, and then the 8-hour speed ups for training as well. So not too shabby. I'll take 4 out of 5 on that one. 1 spot on the Alex. That's not bad. Give me that 8. Give me that 8. Two on that. Okay. They keep teasing me with the 8. We're going to see one tonight for sure. 2 Alex, 45 hours, Universal, the gold again, and then Research. Not too shabby. Definitely a good one. Really hoping for this 8 spot, though. Some wood. All right. Some food. Okay. More food. Oh, it just keeps teasing us with that 8 spot. Man, right next to it twice. That's not bad. 90 hours of speed ups and then a bunch of resources. The resources are okay. Like, obviously, you wouldn't spend gems on resources like this and you would be able to get more from the VIP shop. But it's cool. I'll take that. And then those universal speed up hours are great. I'll take that too. Just teasing us with that 8 spot, though. I've got a bunch of buildings. I got a bunch of those 15-hour speed ups from this. So maybe they're going to give it to us here soon. I'll take the 1. I'll always take the 1. Another one. Thank you. Training speed ups. And then an 8 spot. Let's go. Gold. Okay. This one was okay. 2 Alex sculptures. That's not too shabby. And we're moving right along. One spot. Come on, where's the 8? Where is the 8? Bunch of gold. Bunch of gold tonight. All right, I got 20 more spins tonight. Let's see if we can get an 8. Why? Just why on the buildings? You know, 1 building, 1 research, 1 universal, 1 Alex, and gold. Again, I mean, not happy, but like I'm not. It's a part of the wheel. You have to accept that you're going to get some research speed ups when you don't need them, and some building speed ups when you don't need them. That is why it's a wheel. You got to accept the risk if you're going to spend the gems and go for the 8 spot, and it is what it is. All right, so that's a really good one. 5 out of 5 on useful stuff for that one. So 4 stars, 2 Alex sculptures. That's gravy. I got 10 more. Come on. Got a bunch of stars tonight, though. That's not too bad. You know, because every time you're taking a commander from 0 to 60, you need a ton of those Dazzling Starlight sculptures. So those are always good to have. That's another one. 5 out of 5. No Alex, but I got the Universal. So that's good. Really still just going around and around right close to that 8 spot, but nothing. So let's see. On this last one I have for tonight, that was my last 5 spins of the night. Let's see if I can get lucky. Oh, it's double research. Triple research. Yikes. Is all I got to say. Yikes. 3 research in a row. That is unlucky. I will not be going to Las Vegas and playing roulette anytime soon. But you do have to accept that that is possible when you're spinning the wheel. I did get up to the 10, 25, and 45, so I did get a good chunk of Alex sculptures, which is great. Let's go down and see how many skills I was able to get on him tonight. Maybe 2. Yeah, maybe 3. That's good. So just 2 tonight. So I'm missing 5 still. Not so lucky tonight, guys. Not a single 8 spot. That last spin was brutal to get 3 32-hour research speed ups back to back in a row. It's just painful. You really want to see better stuff come out of the wheel, but it is part of it. You have to accept that those building and research speed ups are on the wheel. It is what it is. But that means maybe I'll have some extra luck tomorrow and the next day when I can continue to spin this thing. That's it, guys. Just wanted to go over me spinning the wheel tonight and starting my journey to maxing Alexander the Great. Really excited to be able to fight with him in this upcoming KVK. My goal is to have him done. If I have to use universals on him, I will, because like I said, he's an absolute staple for your account. Every skill he does is just very well rounded. He's great for fighting in a lot of different scenarios and extremely useful. He can be paired with a ton of different people. So very useful to have in your account. And I highly recommend, if you don't have him, go for the wheel if it comes up, if you're still in a younger kingdom. If you've got some universals to spare, spend them on him if he's not maxed. He is a great commander. I see him all over the place when I'm fighting in any kind of battle. He's just all over the place. Everybody uses him. He's one of those staple commanders that you got to have for your account. Like I said, that's all I had on the schedule for tonight, guys. If you like watching me spin the wheel and waste my gems on research speedups, go ahead and like this video. Hit the subscribe button. I will continue to put out content for you guys about how I play Rise of Kingdoms and any type of event in the game as well. So again, thanks for tuning in and watching me spin the wheel. You guys have a great day.